everybody, welcome back to another video with the Lecture Soul. If you're new to my channel, I'm a psychic medium, a spiritual life coach, and just that spiritual bitch putting everybody on alongside a whole lot of other things. But besides that, everyone, what we are going to be talking about today is how to, not even how to actually, it's not gonna be how to, it's gonna be about observing your thoughts and not identifying yourself with them, okay? Within the law of assumption, if you practice it, if you are a conscious manifester, if you're just someone who wants to be in control of your reality, I need you all to understand the importance of not always identifying with your thoughts if they are not something that is favorable to you, okay? It is very important to understand and to remember, whether you do practice the law of assumption or not, like I stated, is that whenever you think what you think, let's say that maybe for a minute you feel a little jealous of someone and you don't like the feeling, you know that that's not for you, you know that that's not you, but you feel a little bit envious of somebody and it's just a thought. You think, damn, I wish I had that. But that's it. It was just a thought. You saw it, you feel me? You saw it in your head. You know that you thought it, but you just, okay, that's it. Whatever, I'm happy for them. I know that I'm gonna get mine too. That's it. You see right then and there. Just because you had the thought of, I wish that were me, or I wish I had that, anything like that, does not mean that you are an envious person, okay? It's very important to remember that a lot of people in this world, including myself, I do have impulsive thoughts at times, shit, but they're never anything that ever get me down. They're never anything that mess with me or that try to hinder my self-esteem or anything in that matter, because I refuse that. And same for those in this world who do experience something similar. I know that a lot of people in this world, even the most powerful master manifestors of this reality, I know that there are some thoughts that we have that are just okay, and then they just go through. But that's all. You understand? You're not identifying with these thoughts, assuming that you're a shitty person, you're a mean person, you're envious, you're in lack, and all this other stuff that has nothing to do with you just because you had these thoughts. You just observe them and then you just keep it pushing, and that's basically it. Now, I will say that this topic right here has been something that's been on my make a video about list for quite a while now. And I feel like this was something that really helped save myself when it came to me manifesting all that I have. And not even saving myself, but just empowering me all the way through. And I will say that I don't remember many people talking about this, but I do remember Indigo talking about this on her channel, who's another YouTuber who's made some videos on the law of assumption. And I really thought that was very admirable to make, because of course, this kind of topic right here is very important, definitely. Oh my goodness. A lot of people in this world assume that because they've had a thought that is in alignment of who they are, that they're a bad person and they this, that, but in reality, of course not. You're just someone having a thought and that's it. Observe it and keep it fucking pushing, because that's it. We're not gonna suffer for nothing. Absolutely not. But alright, my love, I literally just said, but alright, my guy, but I just cropped it out. So yeah, actually, alright, my guys, we're gonna get started with the video since we clearly already have gotten started with it, to get to talking about observing your thoughts and not identifying with them, okay? Now, I know that I already said this, but I really love that this topic came up in the first place, and I do have to thank, again, Indigo for that, because this is just an extremely smart approach. This is something that is so true. It's so used. Like, we need this, you know? Something that is necessary. Not used, it is necessary, okay? This kind of mindset should be used more often, which is why I'm making a video about it. But alright then, okay, so then guys, when it comes to you manifesting all that you are, all that you have, everything that you got going on in your reality, in the very best way possible, please remember that observing your thoughts whenever you have an unfavorable thought or something that pops up in your mind that does not align with you, you just observe that bitch. You're not gonna hold on to it. You're not going to identify yourself by that thing. You're simply going to have that thought, yes, but then you're going to keep it pushing from there, okay? So as I stated earlier within my example of maybe feeling envious of somebody, let's say that you are somebody who you're manifesting an SP, okay? You have a best friend who has their perfect man, okay? They're in a relationship, they're doing good, you're happy for her. You love your best friend more than anything. You want her to be happy, and you're very happy that your best friend has someone as amazing as their man, you know? Like, they're happy, you want to see them that way, okay, perfect, so then everything's good here. But then maybe sometimes because you are manifesting your own SP, your own specific person, your own love interest, your own crush, you do feel as though because there is that little, oh man, I wish that were me though, I wish I had my man too, like my best friend does, that you assume that because of this, that you're jealous of your best friend, and you think that because you've had these thoughts that maybe you're not a good person, or maybe you don't deserve love because you feel this way, or maybe it shouldn't be her, it should be me, shit, whatever, right? And I'm not excusing you having these thoughts either, of course, keep it under control, we all have the power to, but all I'm saying is that if you have a thought or two like this, that again does not mean that you're an envious, jealous person because you thought this once or twice. It is not about that. What it is about is understanding that, okay, you had these thoughts, right? You had maybe one or two thoughts that were not favorable. They do not truly resonate with who you are, and you know that you're better than that. What you're supposed to do here is to just simply see the thought. You know that you had it, okay? Just let it pass. That's it. You correct yourself in that moment. You say, nah, actually, I do have the love of my life. I'm completely fine. I know that I will have something just like that because I already do. You simply continue to assume in favor of your highest case scenario happening for you, regardless of what your best friend got going on, and regardless of what thoughts you may have regarding your best friend, because you know that you deserve to be happy for one, but number two, you deserve to understand that you are somebody who is just as worthy of love in the way that you want it, right? So because you are worthy of love and you know that you're not a jealous person and you know that maybe you had this thought and it didn't really feel that good, you're simply going to let it go, okay? You're going to correct yourself like I stated. Remind yourself that yes, you have your man, yes, you have the love of your life, yes, it is manifesting and that's it, it's already here, and then you keep the other shit going, okay? You're not gonna sit there and start sulking in, I'm such a bad best friend, I'm such a jealous person, why do I think these things? You know, that is a choice. If you're gonna feed that and you're gonna identify yourself with that and you're gonna say, this is who I am, this is really how I feel, I deserve it, not them, that is a total different energy, because right there you are, again, submitting yourself into that thought, thus you claiming the energy of being in lack or being envious and jealous. Absolutely not. It is completely normal for people of this world to have intrusive thoughts from time to time. I do, like I said, have intrusive thoughts of my own sometimes, but it's honestly, truly, really not anything that messes with me at all. I don't let it mess with me for one. If I ever do have an unfavorable thought that I'm like, whoa, I just bring it back and I just toss it out the window. I know that that's not who I am. I know that that cannot affect me, nor my reality. It cannot do anything to me, so I don't identify myself with it. I don't give myself more pain than I have to experience because I'm so afraid that I actually could be like that. Absolutely not. That's not the energy for me, nor is it for you, okay? And I will tell you guys as an example as well, is that even within my own reality where I'm telling you the times that I would simply not identify myself with these thoughts that I would observe within my mind, is that as well. There were times in the far past when I had a lower self-concept, a lower self-esteem, and I didn't really believe in myself in the way that I wanted to. During that time, I remember that I would straight up just submit myself into identifying with all of these thoughts that I should have just been observing. I wanted to make it harder for myself. Let me make that clear. I wanted to make it harder for myself. I wanted to suffer, unfortunately. I thought that if I had these bad thoughts, I have an excuse now to be feeling this way, feeling bad, feeling sad. So if I had these thoughts that don't resonate with me, I might as well just identify myself with them, because if I'm having them, it's because it's who I am. That's absolutely not true. It could not be farther from the truth, because it was never who I was. You understand? Like, clearly I'm here right now without identifying myself with all of those thoughts because I'm not meant to be there. You get me? I worked out of that because that was not meant for me. And I'm here now where I understand that I can have a thought, just observe it and let it the fuck go, and that'll be it, and that will be exactly it. So really, it's all about understanding that you are not the kind of person who victimizes yourself in this way, where you have an unfavorable thought and you assume, oh my gosh, I'm a bad person, I'm unworthy, I can't have what I want, whatever. Absolutely not. That's not for you. So really, when you do have any kind of thoughts like this, please remember, guys, to be strong. You have to be strong. Put your foot down. That's what I had to do for myself. I would have to put my foot down a lot of times, and I would simply correct myself. I would simply just remind myself that everything's working out for me. I have everything that I want. Everything is exactly the way that it should be, because I know that I am blessed in that way. If I unintentionally had a thought that was not it, okay, observe that hoe and then just toss it out the window, and then boom, I would just move on from there. I learned how to make things so much easier for myself and to not use my pessimistic, negative, limiting thoughts as an excuse to victimize myself. That's basically what I meant by when I said that I would take it and run with it. I felt like that was a good excuse for me to just sit there and feel like shit. And absolutely not, we're not gonna claim that. So that is exactly what I'm reminding you all to do for yourselves, is to correct yourself if you ever find yourself assuming things that do not resonate with you. Affirm on top of it, remind yourself of your actual desired reality. Don't even entertain that kind of thought that does not resonate with you. You feel me? Like, don't even give it the time of day or even a second to tell you anything. You feel me? Just know that, okay, yeah, whatever, boom, out the window, bitch. Absolutely, yes it is, because we refuse to settle for that, like I've been telling y'all. It's all about the mental boundaries that you have within your own reality as well, because I know that I have a lot of mental boundaries. I do not let myself sit there and feel bad for nothing. If I have a thought that I don't like, oh my god, is it who I am? No, it's not. I'm good and I'm Gucci, and so are you. I need you all to remember this through and through, because regardless of anything that you may experience in your life, just remember, you don't have to give yourself all this pressure and pain. You don't have to go through mental hell because you think that you're a bad person because of what you thought. Absolutely not. You are the person who's in control of your reality. You are the person who can do everything that you want to do while believing in yourself all the way to the end of the finish line, because you know that that your thoughts are everything that you want them to be. And if there's ever an unfavorable thought, no, there's not. You understand? Like, of course, work through it and don't repress yourself either. Be healthy about this, but simply be mindful, be wise, be smart, and be mature. You have to be mature. I'm so serious, guys, because obviously when you want to victimize yourself, that is a sign of some sort of immaturity brewing up within you where you think that, oh, now's a good time to feel bad for myself. Hell to the fuck not. It's never gonna be a good time for that. So just be strong enough to know that and to remember that, to keep that with you, and to let it be everything that you got going on in the very best way possible. You all can do this. And that, of course, you absolutely can. I believe in you all. I know that this is meant for you to be able to do everything and to believe all that you want to while not identifying with thoughts that are not for you. You know, just observe them, bitches, and just keep it pushing. Okay, you got things to do. You got things to manifest. You cannot be wasting your time on anything that is not for you. It is simply said just like that. Please remember to be as strict as this. Do not drive yourself crazy either. You know, don't patronize yourself either. If you have an unfavorable thought that you shouldn't be thinking that, all this, that's not the point. Observe it and move on, okay? Firm on top of it if you feel like you need to, but don't make this into a bigger deal than it is. It is really as simple as this. It takes 2 seconds, but it's very, very, very useful. And it's honestly what really helped me stay persistent within my desired reality, with my desired thoughts, assumptions, all that good stuff. It helped me so much. So I know that if it's helped me, it will definitely help you all. And so I intend truly from the bottom of my heart that all the information that I've given you all today does help you out in some way, which of course I know that it will. And I know that it did because you have to just know this, you know, you got to share it. Just remind yourself, remind. You are not your thoughts, you're observing them and they're out, and that's it. All right, my love? Alrighty then, period, okay? And so with that being said, thank you guys so freaking much for watching my video today. As always, you all have my heart. From the bottom of my heart, I feel it all the way, man. I just love y'all so much, for real. Thank you guys for watching my video today, as I will see y'all on Monday for another video, thankfully. Ooh, yes, bitch. Keep on doing what you're doing. Keep on doing what you're doing. Keep on being strong-minded. Keep on being on top of your shit. If you have an unfavorable thought, it's not who you are. You are that bitch no matter what. No matter what your mind is telling you sometimes, bro. You are that bitch. You're that girl. You're the main character in every way, bro. You dominate every reality. Remember this. Your thoughts are the most favorable, and that is the only thing that you identify yourself with, truly, because that's who you are at the bottom of your heart. You are a good person. You got this. I believe in you. I know that you all can do this. Just remember exactly what I'm saying here and keep it pushing with you. All right, my love? You got this. You got this. You got this, as always. All right. I love you all so freaking much again. God bless you all always. Please take care, everyone. Please, please, please. And please remember to not identify yourself with those thoughts, but to observe them. That's it. Big reminder of the day. Okay. May God bless you all always again. Please take care, everyone. I will speak to y'all very soon. Of course I will. And let's remember that no thought, no thought out here can mess with you at all. Nope, it absolutely cannot. If it's not a thought that you want, it is not who you are. It simply is not who you are. You're not a bad person, babe. You are a wonderful person. You are a good person. You know what it is to be good. You know what it is to have favorable thoughts. You know what it is to assume in favor of your reality, of your desires, of everything that you want while manifesting it all. And by the way, guys, if you do have 1 or 2 unfavorable thoughts, or even just some in general, that's not going to stop you at all. It's not going to stop you from manifesting what you want, believe me. The only thing that will stop you in that sense is if you genuinely believe, which is identifying with those thoughts, but you don't believe in those thoughts. You don't identify with them. They're not your beliefs. It's just, oh, all right then. I still got my SP. I still got my money. I still got everything that I want. I'm not tripping. The fuck? Absolutely. No, you're not, because you know that you got this shit in the bag. Absolutely. Yes, you do. Just as you always have. But believe in yourself, okay? Believe in yourself. Believe in your abilities. Believe in the fact that you can simply observe a thought, just observe that hoe, and that you will not identify with it, because you absolutely will not. Absolutely not. Remember this. You all can do this. You all can do this, all right? And if you needed that reminder, I'm here right now to tell you. And yes, you can identify with this thought. That is not who I am. This is not what I'm doing. It's not part of who I am. Absolutely not, because it's not. And that's it, all right? May God bless you all always, angels. Thank you guys so much again for watching my video. I intend nothing but the best for you all. And remember to identify yourself with all those wonderful thoughts, okay? Them hoes love you. Absolutely, yes they do. Including myself, babe. I am the thought in your mind that loves you. Love you so much. God bless you all forever and always. Y'all got this. Identifying with only the best and leaving the rest. Ooh, yup, that's absolutely correct. Y'all got it. As always, bye.